to online summer camp at Hebei University of Chinese Medicine. I'm Maggie. Today we are going to learn how to say body parts in Chinese. First of all, let's look at this picture. Yeah, it's a panda. We see panda in Chinese as 熊猫. 熊猫. It's a famous character in the Kung Fu Panda film series. Have you ever watched this film before? And who knows what this film is all about? Yes, it's an American action comedy with Chinese Kung Fu as its theme. And the film is full of Chinese elements, such as landscape, scenery, costumes, and food in ancient China. It tells a story of a clumsy panda who aspires to become a martial arts master. Now let's watch a film clip to enjoy the panda's performance.
Panda? That's impossible. My fist hungers for justice. That was my fist. Get up! Come on! What? Oh, sorry. Where'd he go? I'm on it!
It is obvious in the video that to practice Kung Fu requires coordination of all the body parts. Today, we are going to learn how Chinese people say body parts. We will take Kung Fu Panda as an example. Let's look at the vocabulary of the left part from top to bottom. The first one is 手, which means hand. In the previous lesson, we have learned 我, 你, 他. Do you still remember? We use 我的, 你的, 他的 to refer to mine, your, and its. For example, 他的手 熊猫的手。Next comes 头发 which means hair. In Chinese, 这 is used to refer to something near, while 那 is used to refer to something far from the speaker. For example, 这是他的头发。这是他的头发。Long hair, 长头发。Short hair, 短头发。头发 also has different colors. Most of the Chinese people have black hair. We say 黑头发。Their hair becomes white as they grow older. That is, 白头发。So, what's the color of your hair? Next is arm, 胳膊。这是熊猫的胳膊。头，这是熊猫的头。In China, there is a saying that people with bigger head are smarter, otherwise they are ordinary. What do you think? Do you agree? Then we have 肚子. How to say this is his belly? Very good. 这是他的肚子。There is an idiom about 肚子。笑破肚皮 which means some jokes are so funny that you cannot stop laughing because we often hold our belly when we laugh a lot. The last one is 脚。这是他的脚。Okay, now read after me. 手，手。头发，头发。胳膊，胳膊。头，头。肚子，肚子。脚，脚。In the right part, we have ear, 耳朵. We can see that the panda has 2 cute ears. 这是它的耳朵。这是它的耳朵。So, what's this? 眼睛，眼睛。So, anybody knows how to say my eyes in Chinese? Yes, it's 我的眼睛。If someone has big eyes, we say 大眼睛，大眼睛。While small eyes means 小眼睛，小眼睛。What about you? 你是大眼睛还是小眼睛呢？ Many people say to know a person, you just need to look into his eyes, as eyes are the window to one's heart. Eyes are also quite important, so everyone needs to take care of them. We can do eye exercises every day. In Chinese, 近视眼 refers to people who are short-sighted, while 远视眼 refers to people who are far-sighted. 我是近视眼 I'm short-sighted. What about you? Okay, the last 3. 鼻子，鼻子。嘴巴，嘴巴。腿，腿。Read after me. 这是熊猫的鼻子。这是熊猫的鼻子。这是熊猫的嘴巴。这是熊猫的嘴巴。那是它的腿。那是它的腿。Okay, now let's watch a video to get a better understanding of how amazing our body parts are. In addition to the body parts above, we also have 眉毛, that is eyebrow. 眉毛. 眉毛 is very important as they are considered the second face of ladies. Different eyebrow shapes can make the same person look different. Look at this group of photos of a lady. In this slide, there are 嘴唇 and 牙齿。嘴唇，牙齿。Next comes fingers. 手指。There is a finger play rhyme for you. Try your best to do the finger play. Show different numbers from 1 to 10. Read after me. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So, what are the gestures for these numbers from 1 to 10 in your country? Are they same or different? Okay, let's watch 2 videos and learn to say Chinese numbers.
1 2 2 3 3 3 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 5 5 5 5 5 6 6 6 6 6 6 Okay, go. 6 6 6 6 6 7 7 7 7 7 7 ba 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 这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，十。Are you sure? Yeah, sure. So sure. Okay, let's try together. Go. 0 1 2 3 3 3 4 4 4 4 5 5 5 5 5 6 6 6 6 6 6 7 7 7 7 7 7 7 8 8 8 8 8 8 8这个脚，这个脚，这个脚，10 That's not bad.
Now let's move on. 脖子 refers to one's neck. Some people have relatively longer neck, while others' neck is shorter. In this case, we say 脖子长脖子短 For legs, there are 大腿 and 小腿大腿小腿 And the part between 大腿 and 小腿 is knee. That is 膝盖Do you still remember how to say fingers in Chinese? Yeah, that's right. 手指 We also have 脚趾 to refer to toes. Up to now, we have covered almost all the body parts. It's not easy to remember them all, but let's try our best. Next, we will play some games to help you get familiar with these body parts. Game number 1. Guess who it is. There is a cute animal here, and its body parts will pop out one by one. Please speak it loudly in Chinese when you see it, and guess what animal it is. Ready? Go!眼睛鼻子嘴巴耳朵脸 Let's see who it is. Oh yes, it's a cartoon figure famous in China, and its name is 喜羊羊, which means happy sheep. Now please read after me. 眼睛鼻子嘴巴耳朵脸手脚腿肚子Here comes Mickey and Donald from Walt Disney's cartoons. You must know them quite well. Yes, they are favorite cartoon characters of many people. In Chinese, we say 米老鼠，米老鼠。唐老鸭，唐老鸭。Can you say their body parts in Chinese? Try your best. Next, we are going to play a game. We will hear the names of our body parts in a song. What you need to do is to point at the exact body part as soon as possible. Let's see who can respond fast. Ready? Go! Is body parts in Chinese. Next, we are going to learn how to describe your uncomfortable feelings in body parts. Let's look at the first word. 痛，痛，疼，疼。Both of these two words mean ache. Many people often have headaches due to stress from work and life. In this case, we say 头疼，头疼 or 头痛，头痛。For severe headaches, we can say 头疼得厉害，头疼得厉害。For example, 安娜头疼得厉害，安娜头疼得厉害 because she has caught a cold. 偏头疼 refers to migraine headaches. Compared with 头疼, 头晕 is a different feeling. When someone feels dizzy, we say 头晕，头晕。There's a video which tells people how to ease headache. Let's have a look.
Use natural methods to cure a headache. Headaches are not only painful, they can affect your work performance and zap your energy. Instead of reaching for pain pills, try these natural cures. You will need a washcloth, a hot water bottle, a heating pad, a calming environment, and the ability to relax. Optional, peppermint oil. Step 1. Wet a washcloth in very cold water or place a damp washcloth in the freezer for 10 minutes. Place over your forehead. Use a few drops of peppermint oil on the cold cloth to speed relief. Step 2. Place a very warm washcloth or hot water bottle across your forehead. Place a heating pad across your neck and shoulders to relax tight muscles. Step 3. Rub the painful area of your head with gentle circular pressure for 7 to 15 seconds. Step 4. Lie down in a dark, quiet room and release tension by focusing on relaxing your back, neck, and shoulders. Step 5. Nap for an hour to sleep off the pain. Step 6. Eat regular meals and drink lots of water. Hunger and dehydration can cause headaches. Getting proper nutrition and fluids can put the odds back in your favor. Did you know? Tension, stress, sinus congestion, lack of sleep, caffeine withdrawal, and spinal problems can all cause headaches.
Next one is toothache. 牙疼. I think most of you have had this painful experience. It almost kills people when toothache occurs. That's why it is quite important to protect our teeth. Leg pain is 腿疼, 腿疼. And the last one is stomachache, 胃疼, 胃疼. Now, let's learn how to describe the symptoms of catching cold. 感冒. When people catch cold, some of them may have a high fever. We say 发烧, 发烧. 发烧 is a very bad feeling. You feel cold and weak all over the body. Don't want to eat anything and just want to stay in bed. 流鼻涕，流鼻涕。肚子疼，肚子疼。头疼，头疼。打喷嚏，打喷嚏。咳嗽，咳嗽。嗓子疼，嗓子疼。There is a short dialogue between Li Ming and Ma Li. Let's have a look. I will read the dialogue first. Please listen carefully. 玛丽，你怎么了？我头疼，嗓子疼。发烧吗？有点发烧。是不是感冒了？有可能。你去医院了吗？没有。去医院看看吧。好好休息，多喝水。好的，谢谢。Let's look at some new words. First one is 怎么？怎么？你怎么了？ What's the matter? What's wrong with you? 怎么？有点儿 a little bit. 有点儿发烧 a little bit fever. 是不是 means whether or not. For example, 他是不是医生呢？ Whether he is a doctor or not. 有可能，有可能 perhaps. For example, 他是医生吗？有可能。医院 means hospital. 没有 not yet here means 看看。好好休息 take a good rest. 多喝水，喝水 have some water, which is a habit for Chinese people. 好的 means okay. So now please read after me. 玛丽，你怎么了？我头疼，嗓子疼。发烧吗？有点发烧。是不是感冒了？有可能。你去医院了吗？没有。去医院看看吧。好好休息，多喝水。 好的，谢谢。Here is a question. When people catch a cold in your country, what would they do? Perhaps they will take some Western medicine. How about in China? Let's have a guess. In China, we have traditional Chinese medicine, which is becoming more and more popular. This slide shows how TCM doctors diagnose and treat diseases. There are mainly 4 diagnostic methods. That is observation, 望, auscultation and olfaction, 闻, inquiry, 问, pulse feeling and palpation, 切. 望 is to observe a patient's facial color and tone. 闻 is to listen to a patient's voice, cough, and breath. 问 is to inquire about a patient's habits and medical history. 切 is to feel a patient's pulse and press the abdomen. Now let's follow Jiangnan, a foreign girl, to see what is 望, 闻, 问, 切 in a video. There are acupuncture, 针灸, 针灸, moxibustion, 艾灸, 艾灸, 推拿, 推拿, 刮痧, 刮痧, 拔罐, 拔罐, that is cupping therapy. And 中药 means liquid Chinese medicine. 功法, 功法. Now let's watch 2 videos about cupping therapy and 刮痧.
To start with, I would like to show you a picture. The U.S. swimming superstar Michael Phelps. We all know that at Rio Olympics 2016, people were not only surprised for his remarkable achievement, but also for some dark purple circles on his back and shoulders. So, why does Phelps have dark purple circles on his back and shoulders? Actually, they are the result of an ancient Chinese healing practice called cupping therapy. Then, what is cupping therapy? How to perform cupping therapy? What are the precautions? These are the 3 main points that we are going to cover today. Now, first, let's look at the first part. What is cupping therapy? To understand this part, 3 points are discussed here: definition, function, and clinical practice. In China, cupping therapy has a long history of over 3,000 years. Cupping is a therapy in which a jar is attached to the skin to cause local congestion through the negative pressure created by introducing heat in form of an ignited material. During the use of the past 3,000 years, it is believed that the cupping method has the function of warming and promoting free flow of qi and blood in the meridians, dispelling cold dampness, diminishing swellings and pains. Because of the function, cupping therapy has been used extensively in clinical practice to help reduce pain, to promote relaxation, to help treat respiratory issues and colds, and to boost skin health. Now we have understood what is cupping therapy. Let's move on to the next part, how to perform cupping therapy. First of all, proper jars should be selected. There are a great variety of jars, but the most commonly used are the 3 as follows: glass jars, air-sucking jars, and bamboo jars. Among them, glass jars are most preferred in practice. When the proper jars are selected, they should be fixed on the skin. In order to create suction on the body surface, normally two methods are applied, namely file throttling method and file trickling method. Of these two, file trickling method is widely used in clinical practice. As for file trickling method, a cotton ball is soaked in rubbing alcohol and then lit, placed into the cup very quickly and then removed. The cups are then placed down on the patient's skin, and as oxygen is removed, suctioning naturally occurs. At this point, practitioners or the doctors will use different methods according to individual constitution for different treating purpose. The cups can be retained on the skin, that is, retaining cupping. In retaining cupping, hot cups are sealed off and held in place for 10 to 15 minutes. The cups can also be slided along the meridians. This is called moving cupping. Moving cupping is similar, but involves applying massage oil to the skin first, which helps the heated cups glide over tense area on the patient's back. Now, let's enjoy a video clip of the manipulations of cupping therapy.
We use it to take the air out of a cup and to create a vacuum so that it sucks up.
It does feel like a suction, kind of like pulling up and out. It feels like there's something there, but it's not uncomfortable.
Well, many people may want to try cupping therapy, but is it suitable for everyone? What are the precautions? Actually, there are several points that we should bear in mind before, while, and after cupping. Before cupping, proper sized cups should be selected to put on proper treated areas. It is not advisable for pregnant women and the patients with ulcers and edema. And also, it is not suitable for patients susceptible to spontaneous bleeding or endless bleeding after trauma. While cupping, the burning flame should be strong enough to create a vacuum. The cup should be held with the ring close to the local area and cup it to skin rapidly and deftly. Be careful while cupping to avoid burning the skin. After cupping, it is important to keep warm and not to shower immediately. Okay, now, so far we have discussed what is cupping. In this part, we have discussed the definition, function, and clinical practice of cupping therapy. And also we have discussed how to perform cupping therapy, the different kinds of jars and different manipulations of cupping therapy. And also we have discussed the precautions before, while, and after cupping therapy. Okay, so that is cupping therapy. We hope that this micro lecture can help you understand cupping therapy in English.
Introduction to gua sha therapy. First, please look at the picture. Yes, it's gua sha. In 2000, a film based on skin scraping became very famous, which was acted by Liang Jiahui and Jiang Wenli. It tells the cultural difference between China and Western countries. So, we got the question. Along with China's participation in globalization, more and more foreigners begin to understand and gradually accept gua sha therapy. So, what is gua sha? Can you introduce it to your foreign friends? Here are 3 learning objectives. They are brief points, common truths, and 4 kinds of gua sha. And in brief introduction, there are also 3 points: history, definition, and function of gua sha. First, let's talk about the history of gua sha. Gua sha therapy has been practiced consistently for thousands of years. It was first introduced in Book of Great Treatment, which was written in Yuan Dynasty. It is one of the external therapies of TCM. Next, let's talk about the definition. Guasha in Chinese, there are two characters, which are gua and sha. Gua means to scrape or rub, while sha is a reddish, elevated patch of skin. It works well for seasonal diseases in summer or autumn, such as sunstroke, external contraction, and gastrointestinal disorders. The last point is the function. The result of guasha serving is to improve qi flow and blood circulation, balance yin and yang, strengthen the anti-pathogenic qi, discharge or drain stagnant toxins, clear heat, and refresh the mind. And the next part is common tools of guasha. Yes, they are guasha board. We divide the boards into two groups. They are animal horn boards and jade boards. Look at the two pictures. They are animal horn boards. This kind is the most commonly used tool. The boards are usually made of animal horn products, such as buffalo. These boards are hard, elastic, and flexible. Another type is jade board. Porcelain and jade boards are sometimes used for guasha. However, these materials are not popular since they are brittle, expensive, and may easily cause injury to the skin. So we use them less. Okay, now let's come to the kinds of guasha. There are four kinds, which are head skin scraping, face skin scraping, scraping on the back, scraping on the arms and leg. First type is head skin scraping. Head skin scraping can promote the head blood circulation, eliminating fatigue and headache. Many old people use the method of combing hair to achieve the effect of health care. Long-term head scraping can prevent the hair becoming dry and lost. Look at the picture. The women were doing face skin scraping. Face skin scraping is a way which can make your face become more smooth. It has great influence to cure acne, splash, and wrinkle. Another type is scraping on the back. It can invigorate blood circulation and remove blood stasis. It has a good effect on painful diseases, fever, cold, subhealth, and mild visceral dysfunctions. The last type, scraping on the arms and legs. It is mainly used to treat systematic diseases. It can promote blood circulation, expel toxins from the body, and effectively prevent diseases. Okay, now let's watch a video clip.
It's hurting, but it's... Can you guys tell me what's going on back? You can see it, I can't see it.
I just want to say that I did it before, this thing called guasha.
这里吗？我可你这个是什么问题？
经络不通，就是你的体内就是这个肌肉啊肠水炎，相当于这个职业病。
Okay, now let's make a brief revision to the macro class. There are three parts. First, 3 points. In this part, we discuss the history, definition, and function of guasha. The second part is the tool of guasha. They are guasha boards. We divide it into two groups. They are animal horn boards and jade boards. The last part, there are 4 kinds of guasha, which are head skin scraping, face skin scraping, back skin scraping, and scraping on arms and legs. Hey guys, now
let's summarize what we have learned today. 手 头发 胳膊 头 肚 肚子，肚子，脚，脚，耳朵，耳朵，眼睛，眼睛，鼻子，鼻子，嘴巴，嘴巴，腿，腿，生病，感冒，发烧，流鼻涕，肚子疼，头疼，打喷嚏，咳嗽，嗓子疼，看病，吃药，针灸，艾灸，推拿，刮痧，拔罐，喝中药，功法。Next, let's follow a video to do body parts exercise for relaxation.
准备好了吗？1、2、3，举起手，看着我笑一笑，烦恼统统都抛掉，好心情自己找。4、5、6，扭扭腰，跟着我向前跑，每分每秒都逍遥，连声音也在笑傲，快乐的感觉无法想象，如同星星般的闪亮。哈利路，阿利路，肆意张扬，大声歌唱，美好的感觉无法想象，如同阳光铺满心房。哈利路，阿利路，幸福在全身流淌，微笑的脸庞。再一次。3，举起手，看着我笑一笑，烦恼统统都抛掉，好心情自己找。4、5、6，扭扭腰，跟着我向前跑，每分每秒都逍遥，连声音也在笑傲，快乐的感觉无法想象，如同星星般的闪亮。哈利路，阿利路，肆意张扬，大声歌唱，美好的感觉无法想象，如同阳光铺满心房。哈利路，阿利路，幸福在全身流淌，微笑的脸庞。想象，如同星星般的闪亮。哈利路，阿利路，肆意张扬，大声歌唱，美好的感觉无法想象，如同阳光铺满心房。哈利路，阿利路，幸福在全身流淌，微笑的脸庞。
Before we finish today's lesson, there are 2 tasks for you. Number 1, Please practice saying body parts in Chinese to your friends or family members, because practice makes perfect. Number 2, talk about how to stay healthy. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. 谢谢。再见。